What's going on, YouTube? OCD for EDC here, and what I got for your face balls today. We're going to open up a couple more packages, stuff that came in, that I just picked up yesterday. So, I figured we would just take a look-see and, get our peepers on what's in this box right here. And then we got this little package right here. This one should be pretty fun. I'm excited to see what's in this. But first up, let's check out this little guy right here. Now, today's carry, what I got in my pockets. Now, we got to go to town a little later, so I got my good town carrying knife right there. We got the aluminum scale bug out, and this is set up left-hand carry. And then right-hand side, got this little guy right here, the Benchmade Onslaught. So I'm going full Benchmade today. And then, when you're going into town, you never know. You might run into something, so you want to be prepared. And then also, this has the added benefit of uneven weight distribution. So you just kind of automatically walk with a limp, heavy on one side. And so you just fit in more. So that works out well also. So dual purpose right there. But let's get in here. See if that little blade can actually get through that cardboard there. It did, so that's good. All right, what we got going here? Looks like we got ourselves a bag. Little thank you for shopping with us. This is a reusable bag. Can be reused 125 times. Not 130 times, only 125. And it contains at least 40% post-consumer material. You would think that they would put their store name on here, because I'm not sure who we shopped with, but they thanked us, so that's nice. Or whoever bought this bag. Now, I will say, this is a decent quality bag. A little thicker than your average Walmart bag. So, I think we got it's probably been used a couple times. I probably got at least 122 more uses on this thing. So that's good. Molly will like that. Okay, we got a little note here. Let's get that off. It was taped on. Let's see here. Okay, so not going to show that because there's some personal info on there. Love letters and stuff, But here's what was in the package right here. So this is a Cold Steel 8015, and this is the stock 8015 with the green G10 and the bronzish scorpion lock bar. See if we can do this without damaging the box. These Cold Steel boxes, they put that cut on the flap, and then you end up tearing the damn thing trying to get it to... All right. I think little dot not cut on that side. Okay, there we go. Got her without damaging the box. Let's see what we got going here. Oh, now this one's already been dyed. Oh, is this the 80 No. So this is just apparently, okay, so originally when the Cold Steel 8015 came out, it was this green color with the bronze scorpion lock. And then I think it was maybe a year or two later, they brought out this variant here with black G10 and a black scorpion lock bar. But apparently they never changed the boxes. Got a little bit of crusties on there. We'll just get that cleaned up. And yeah, so S35VN. So this is your box stock Cold Steel 8015. Let's give her a little whirl. Nice. So this one is in for some mod work. So if you guys saw, I did a Cold Steel 8015 where I ground the blade, did a fair number of things to it, and this one is going to get all the same stuff. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. I'm doing my best I've got a whole bunch of video that I'm trying to work my way through the editing on, because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when you're doing this kind of stuff, grinding blades and what have you, and it's noisy. And so, I don't really think that you guys just want to hear my grinders running and tumblers going and all that kind of stuff, because it's I don't even want to hear that stuff. And I wear headphones the whole time I'm out there doing stuff and listening to all sorts of different things, podcasts mainly, but other YouTube videos and whatnot. I don't really watch them, but I listen. So yeah, that's what's going on. And then depending on how hard I'm working on the knife, I may or may not be listening to whatever's playing in my ears. But yeah, so I've already got a bunch of time, bunch of video taken that I'm, like I said, trying to get through all the editing. I've just been extremely busy. So I'm about halfway through all that stuff, but we'll probably do some filming on this one as well. Try and get some, better lighting, better angle of the dangle and whatnot when I'm grinding on it and stuff. I'm trying to get it set up to where you guys can see the most of what's going on. It's a little bit difficult to do that. My shop is not really set up as a movie studio, if you can imagine that. But anyway, so there we go. We got the Cold Steel 8015. Now this one doesn't necessarily look like it's been carried all that much. So I'm not sure. I don't know if it was brand new. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Yeah, it was brand new, because neither one of the dots were cut. So, or wait a minute. Never mind. This one was that somebody put tape over it. That's what it is. So you can see, if you can see that there's a piece of tape over that. It looked like that side had been opened before, but really the thing, it hasn't been carried much. That's for sure. Still feels, edge looks pretty decent. Doesn't necessarily, I don't think it's been sharpened either, if you guys can see that. I think that's pretty well factory edge right there. So yeah, there you go. Cold Steel 15. It's a good knife. I like that one. Or 8015, sorry. Okay, so let's get this little onslaught blade out again. And let's see if we can... Now, I'm definitely going to have to do a little sharpening on this guy. But if you guys saw the last unboxing video, I traded for this. Pretty pumped on that. And I already tuned her up a little bit. It was a little bit sticky, a little bit gunky in there, a little dirty. So all I did was clean her up, tuned it up, put some lubricity in there, and yeah, now she's doing good. So I think I just cut the tape across here, and I went about that far in, so hopefully we didn't damage anything. The old onslaught got away from me a bit there. Look at this. Okay, so this box here, I'm going to give you a little backstory before I start showing the stuff in the box. So a few days ago, or actually about a week ago, I suppose, Kevin over at Lefty EDC hit me up and he said, hey, I got a guy who would like to talk to you, and maybe you guys could get in touch and do a little horse trading favors and whatnot and this and that. So the guy in question was Ben over at Jack Wolf Knives. Now, I'd never actually spoke to Ben before. I had seen him on a couple other YouTube channels and whatnot, certainly knew about Jack Wolf Knives. And you guys know that, slip joints are not really my thing. I don't have a ton of slip joints. Certainly I can appreciate them. And I'm really kind of into history in general. So, I really kind of dig the older stuff. But yeah, so anyway, Ben and I had a really awesome conversation here 5 or 6 days ago. And after talking and whatnot, I offered up doing some 3D printing for him. He's got a couple designs that he would like to have some 3D models for, and so currently got that going on. Really cool. I can't show them to you, but I would strongly recommend, especially if you like slip joints, and even if you don't like slip joints, I would look into these, because yeah, it's cool. So I'm getting some sneak peek, prototype stuff. So I can't show it to you guys, but I think you're going to be super pumped on it. So definitely pay attention to what he's got going on over at Jack Wolf Knives. So let's go in through this first. So we got the cards. These are the models that he currently showed off at Blade Show. So for anyone that was at Blade Show, if you went by the Jack Wolf Knives booth, you will see or that he had, several prototypes. Now, Ben just announced the other day. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. We got a bunch of stuff going on here. Ben announced the other day that he is no longer working with Riot. Hence, one of the reasons that I was talking to him. And we're gonna see, if we can point him in a different direction. We'll see how that all works out and whatnot. But one of the things that Ben's doing that I think is super cool is so for each one of the knives, he's got artwork that goes along with them, which is just really, really cool. I love the idea. So here you go. This is Jack Wolf Knives, Little Bro Jack. You got all the specs on the back and, of course, a rendering of what it looks like. Really awesome artwork, and I'm not 100% sure what the packaging is going to look like, but I'm confident that it's going to incorporate some of this artwork. And so, you've got the little bro here, and then you've got the big bro right here. So just for example, closed length on the little bro is 3.5 inches, blade length 2.67 inches. On the big bro, you can see same design, but closed length on the big bro 3.9 inches, so we're 0.4 of an inch longer, and or 11 millimeters basically, 10.1. We got essentially a 3-inch blade, and so really cool. These little spec cards I think are awesome. I love the artwork. It's almost got like a comic book feel to it. I'm not really into comics. That's not really my thing, but I can appreciate, and I just love that he's doing this, So one thing that I learned about Ben in our time talking is that he is highly motivated and definitely is not just sitting around waiting for something, somebody to do something for him. He's making things happen. So I love that. Certainly can get behind it. And so I hope and wish for all the success in the world for Ben. And he's definitely coming in with a bang. And, this is his first, collection of knives, if you will. And yeah, hopefully we're going to see this come to fruition here, in the next handful of months. So we got a Lanny's clip design here. This one's called Benny's clip. Really cool. Digging the artwork again. So we got the big bro, the little bro, the Benny's clip, which I didn't really show that off, I guess, that much. Again, this one's a 4-inch closed knife, 3-inch blade. A little bit better packaging here, blade to handle ratio. So just under 4-inch handle and just over 3-inch blade. So that's really cool. Let's see what we got here. We got the low drag jack. Pretty cool, like Miami Vice feel going on there. Right on. So this is, bullet end, almost, or 3.75, just under 3-inch blade. Really cool. I love the fact that they do actual size on the card. That's awesome. These cards are really, really nice. And the card stock here is really good quality as well. So really digging that. So we got the Vampire Jack here. Oh, cool. So it's got the handle that splays out there a little bit, kind of taking on that coffin shape, I guess. Again, just under 4-inch handle, 3-inch blade. Really cool. Just a standard drop point design there. Man, these are really awesome. They really are. We got the sharpshooter. That one's cool. Digging that artwork. I'm sure Molly will love the artwork there. Oh yeah, that's super cool. So it's like a gun stock. Hopefully, I didn't just get in trouble for saying that, but pew pew stock right there. Really, really cool. Love the name. And that clip point is awesome looking. So that one is super cool. And, so we got these really, kind of timeless patterns. These patterns have been around for a really long time, which is really cool. Why mess with it if it ain't broken? But it's screwed construction, which is one of the things that I really like about modern knives, compared to pinned construction. And then, you can see here that we've got polished titanium Torx hardware, Bowler M390 hollow ground blade. So that's the one thing that I really, really love. You guys know that I'm kind of a geometry snob, I guess. And so hollow ground blades, that's one of the things that I really enjoy about slip joints is that, for the most part, all the slip joint manufacturers know that they're making a knife. They're not giving you something, this right here, the Benchmade Onslaught. This thing is a knife. Yes, it's a 4.3 inch blade, but it is thin, because it's made to cut. That's the whole point. It's not made to be a pry bar. It's not a screwdriver. It's not a hammer. It's none of those things. It's a knife. And, when you have, yes, I've had people leave comments and stuff when I say these kinds of things. Oh, I can make my, 3/8 bladed whatever just as sharp. And yes, you can sharpen it. But when you have a blade that's that thick, you try and shove it through dense material, it isn't happening. So, not without a big persuader. So, anyway, if I want a chisel or, a pry bar, I'll carry a pry bar. When I want a knife, I want a knife. And that's the one thing that I love about slip joints. They all have, really thin, most of the time hollow grinds, or a lot of time anyway. And yeah, I love that. So, blade stock here is 3 millimeter. That's fantastic. I would even like to see it even maybe thinner, something under a 3-inch blade, 2.5 millimeter blade stock. Again, it's not a pry bar. So, yeah, but, good quality materials, and that's awesome. So loving that stuff. This one here is the humpback jack. So you can see the little protrusion in the spine there of the handle. Really cool. What else we got? The K9 jack. Oh, that thing's pretty cool. So it's dog-legged pattern. Yeah, dog leg. Look at that. Hey. Yeah, so 3 3/4 inch handle, 2.9 inch blade. Again, kind of standard fare, but, just all these different patterns. Drop point blade. All right, what we got here? The Javelina. So something to do with pigs. Oh, sow belly. Okay, so this hangs down like a sow belly. Personally, I like pig sticker, but the clip point is cool, and he's staying true with nail nicks. That's pretty cool. And yeah, that I'm assuming, yeah, sow belly pattern. So that's obviously a traditional pattern. I bet that one's really comfortable in hand. So that's really cool. And then what we got here? We got a swayback design here, laid back jack, and yeah, swayback design. Yeah, nice. Got to have a Warney blade in there somewhere, so that's cool. Again, 3.66 inch handle, 2.83 inch blade. Really cool. Now, I don't think any of these have pocket clips. I think they're true standard. So this one's Venom Jack. And this one's a Trapper design with a Warney blade. Really cool. So unfortunately, the manufacturer is going to change there. And from, I don't think there's any... it's not a negative thing, but, Riot took on some bigger orders and whatnot, and they just can't deal with the time frame that Ben wants to work in, and so he's moving on, which is awesome, and I'm super pumped for him. I'm really excited, and like I said, hope and wish him all the success. Okay, so he wrote me a note there, which we'll check that out here in a few. Got a t-shirt. Everybody loves a t-shirt. So, yeah, we're just going to get into her. See what we got here. All right, black t-shirt. Can't go wrong with a black t-shirt. Gang. Jack Wolf knives. Nice. Nice. Let's see. Oh, I already see it. So he did the right thing. Gave it man size, size fat. So that works perfect. Excellent. Thank you so much, Ben. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's awesome. It's just we got back art. Blade Show 21. Jack Wolf knives. That's super cool. Yeah. I love it. That is so cool. Thank you so much. And then we got the bubbles. So that's awesome. And then we also got these. Check these out. The Jack Sack. Man, Ben, you are too cool, man. Okay, so let's see what we got in the Jack Sack. I have no doubt, so these are just the, promotional things that he's doing to get his brand name out there. It's really cool. I dig it. I like the sticker on the bag. The bags are nice quality. We got an airhead. We got a really cool Jack Has Your Back sticker here. Jack Wolf knives. So obviously this character right here is Jack. He's in pretty much all of those cards. Yeah, I think he's in every single one of them. So that's the, mascot, if you will. And then this is obviously his face straight on. And then Jack Wolf knives. Really, really cool. And then we've got, nice little microfiber. Yeah, these are nice. And then it's got the Jack Wolf knives logo in there. Really, really cool. So, I'll probably use some of these. I'm going to keep one of them for sure. But I'll throw some of these in some giveaways and whatnot. So that's cool. You guys leave in the comments below. Let me know if you'd like me to have Ben on the channel. We can bring him on a live stream or something and do some talking. And I think you guys will really dig him. If you haven't seen Ben on somebody else's channel, super cool guy. And like I said, he's just motivated. And that, yeah, I have no doubt that he's going to be successful because he's going to make it happen. He's not waiting around for someone else to do something for him. Like I said, he's getting it done himself. And I absolutely love that. And, that kind of excitement and passion and that sort of stuff, rubs off. And yeah, so I think you guys would really enjoy hearing what he has to say. So let me know in the comments if you want me to hit him up. I'm sure he would come on. I haven't talked to him about that, but like I said, I'm sure he would. And he was just a really cool guy, and we got along immediately when we started talking the other day. Like I said, I've already done some 3D printing. When I got home, he had sent me some drawings, and I prepped them when I was out on the road this week. And then when I got home on late Thursday night, I was excited, so I immediately fired the printer up and at least, ran some low res stuff just to kind of make sure that the drawing was going to work well before I went into, like a 12-hour long print. But yeah, so that's really cool. So the printer's been working, printing these new designs out. They're super cool. And yeah, I'm sure you guys are going to love them. And he's going to have some really big news coming up, and I'm super excited for him because it's really, really cool. So like I said, leave it down in the comments, do the whatever. Yeah, post it up there, and yeah, we'll get him on the show if that's what you guys want to see. And I'm sure at some point I'll be able to show off the prototypes and these 3D prints and whatnot, but I just can't do it right now. So stay tuned and keep paying attention to Jack Wolf Knives. He's going to be doing big things, and I think a lot of you are going to like it. So anyway, guys, that's about all I got for you today. More to come. And the new Tucson order came in. We're going through all that stuff. Here's just a few of them right here that I got. Well, I got a huge pile over here, but there's just a handful of them. But we're getting through them. They're going to be up on the website. A lot of people sent us emails prior to us receiving the shipment. So we're working through the emails. We'll be sending stuff out to you guys. So yeah, pay attention to your inbox if you were one that sent us emails. Like I said, you know, it's probably going to take us most of the weekend to get through all this stuff, but we're doing the best we can. And yeah, I'm excited for it. You know, we're doing the best we can do here, and trying to make things happen and bring you guys cool stuff. So hopefully you guys appreciate it and enjoy it. And don't forget, live stream Sunday night, 7 p.m. We'll be there and have some fun. So, all right, guys, thanks so much. We'll catch you later. I'm going.